How do you stop feeling anxious, or shall I say, utter crap, every single time one of these hits your feed? Because right now, someone, or you probably, just watched a video saying AI killed your entire future. And I get it, it's bad news, but what if that feeling isn't an apocalypse? What if that feeling is just products being sold? Actually, this is happening and you even haven't noticed it yet. Stay, and I'll prove it to you. Here's something nobody making these videos wants you to figure out. First, a dealer doesn't want you to be healed, he wants you back tomorrow. These creators don't want you to be confident and building. They want you back on their page tomorrow, panicking about the next thing. And honestly, it works. It works perfectly because scared people click, and click pays rent. When was the last time a viral tech video told you, hey, it's simply doing fine? Never, because that video doesn't make money. But everything you learn is now useless? A million views by the next day. So every time you settle down and start building, a new model drops, a new hot tech lands. Whatever you're learning right now is already dead. It never stops, because the moment it stops, they stop eating. 5 facts. Understand this and the noise disappear completely. Trust me. 1. Every major tech shift looked like the end. When cloud computing hit, server engineers panicked. When no SQL came, every DBA thought they were finished. When Docker stopped, sysadmin thought their career was getting containerized along with the apps. They're still here, still employed, still solving. The pattern isn't AI ends careers. The pattern is the tool changes, and the person who learns to wield it wins every single time. 2. AI replaces the lazy, not the sharp. If your whole value was copy-pasting logic from places to another, yes, that's gone. But the engineer who can read a failing prod alert at 2 a.m., trace it through 3 microservices and find the one race condition AI suggested but couldn't actually diagnose, that person just became more valuable. AI doesn't replace debugging instincts, it exposes who never had them. 3. Shipping is still a human problem. AI can write code. It cannot own a deadline. It cannot sit in a room with a client who changed the requirement for the 4th time and figured out what they actually want. It cannot make the call to cut a feature so the product ships on Friday. Every real product breaks down, not because of bad code, but because of unclear decisions, shifting priorities, and someone needing to say, this is the wrong approach. That someone will always be a human. Remember that. AI writes the function, you run the room. 4. Real engineers don't get replaced, they get leverage. The people who built the internet didn't disappear when everybody started using it. They decided what got built next. AI is a tool, a powerful one, but tools don't ask the questions. They don't define the problem. They don't take responsibility for the outcome. That part always needs a human who actually gives a damn. 5th, the most important one. The anxiety isn't about AI, it's about the scroll. Here's what's actually happening to you. You spend a weekend setting up a new AI coding tool. By Monday, you have a workflow. By Wednesday, someone posts, this tool is dead, use this one instead. You feel it, that pain, that disgrace. By the next weekend, you're migrating again. The old tool sits unused and you're back to 0. Poorer in time, richer in nothing. Multiply that across every category. Coding assistant, agent frameworks, MCP servers, prompt libraries. You're permanently learning new tools and never getting deep with any of them. That is not an AI problem. That is an attention problem. The feed is curated to make you feel shit like whatever you just learned is already expired. Close 15 tabs. Pick one thing. Go deep. That's how you actually win this. And your job isn't guaranteed. Nothing ever was. But your anxiety right now isn't protecting you. It's just making someone else's rent easier to pay. So close the feed, open your editor, build something real. That's it.